Hello everybody and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 14, Week 4! Once again we've got Aqua team Hunter Forcestaff taking on Rankings of a Scrub, which last time was a hell of a match. Had to be a bit of a heartbreaker for Rankings of a Scrub, but on the other hand it is kind of hard to say that they didn't feel like they deserved that loss a little bit.
Same bands.
ATHF starting off, same bands all around, starting off with the exact same first pick to boot.
Yeah.
I believe Rankings got first pick last time with the Witch Doctor, but same first pick for the team rather than overall.
I feel like no one in LD2 tries to purge stuff, and you can just pick Omni Knight first phase. Just be good anyway.
Yep. I mean the big issue with Omni Knight is a lot of people kind of overestimate his like cast range, his ability to operate in LD2 like back on week 2 we saw a game where Giraffe was pretty consistently I think it was week 3, maybe even week 1. It was one of the Giraffe lab games anyway, where Giraffe, the Beatus, picked up the Omni Knight, and it just felt like every fight started with him being out front throwing a hammer and then dying immediately. Magnus and Jakiro. He was very execution heavy. I think Bonus did a very good job with him last time. Staying the exact sweet spot where he was in the range to help out with everything, but not like so far up it ever felt like he was in that much danger, aside from when he just got like randomly jumped. Mag Jakiro, that's a pretty good starting combo. Got the Primal Beast up again.
Probably the first time Primal won, apparently.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that's true. Primal Beast now 1 and 2. So shoutouts to Primal Beast, 33% win rate, which is still a little better than Batrider's pub win rate. No Ursa, no Clinks. Rankings of Scrub do not want to see that one again. I am the Juggernaut. I am bad in this game.
Clinks is just a bullshit hero. If you're in like low MMR, no one punishes you.
It feels like
Unless
Clinks,
you're against Crusader Knights, but yeah.
Clinks is both very easy and very well. You lost to the Clinks League, what, buddy? Hold on now, Cabanero.
Week 1 doesn't matter.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. You lost, and I've said this on stream before, but I just want to reiterate that the way I knew how the Week 1 matchup turned out is because I tabbed out after our game 1 when we were doing live recording, and I saw a bunch of salt in the DMs from you, and then I tabbed out after the game 2 recording, and I saw a bunch of sad in the DMs from me, and I was like, okay, 1-1.
I mean, to be fair, it was like it was against the fucking the stand-in.
It's true. It was yeah, it's against the stand.
He was like
god.
super toxic.
He was also an immortal, so you know. It's probably toxic stand-in. It's probably like Yoksuker, like a top surf.
Nah, Yoksub is like Yoksub is like PMA in front of that guy.
Seconds remaining.
Damn, that's some quite harsh words for Dixac.
5 seconds remaining.
Deserves it, bro.
I mean, didn't you get Scotty's team completely banned in AD2L or RD2L or one of those other leagues?
Yeah, also, lore for you, I think he's like a Cheeseburger associate also.
Ooh, shoutouts to Cheeseburger, friend of Smurfs.
Cheeseburger, Scotty. I mean, I know these people from Dota U, so...
See, Cheeseburger, we have a lot in common. We both know people who are involved in smurfing.
I can expose Cheeseburger right now, but you know... I'll just hold on.
Wraith King. Rankings of a Scrub looking to put another win on the board for Wraith King, whose win rate is considerably worse than Primal Beast. It's like, I think it's seriously like 1 and 8 or 9 or something like that at this point. Man cannot win. Ranking seeks to change that a little bit though. I like the ban on the Enigma here. It does feel like the Enigma Magnus combo is just a little bit redundant.
Unless he skewers the people out of Black Hole.
Well, he would be skewering people into black hole there.
Radiant team pick.
He can also do it out of black hole.
Yeah, he
You never
could.
know.
He could own Enigma for no reason. He could just troll
Yeah.
his team.
Never know, bro. You never know. If he can build Doom Midas on Phosphor, he can do anything. Oh, there's the
10
OD, Gotham
seconds
OD.
remaining.
Pos 5, I'm assuming?
No, he's 4.
5
He's 4, okay.
seconds remaining.
Didn't you remember the roll call last game? Come on now. Weren't you paying
True.
attention?
Yeah, sorry. Wasn't the brightest student. I like the OD here, really good. No, it's a classic Gotham hero, but
It's good against really all of the guys on the board so far, except Akira, where it really doesn't have much of an interaction.
Yep.
You know, blowing off Wraith King's end in the early game is going to make him really cry. You know, even if it is too early, and they're going to be landing against each other. Even if it is too, unless it's mid, I guess. Even
Yeah.
if it's too early for Wraith King to have reincarnate, if he's choosing not to use it or whatever, it's still going to make him basically a big, scary melee creep when he doesn't have enough mana to cast even one stun.
there's no way Monai plays OD. Monai is like so predictable too. You know, Monai can't flex shit.
Is he going to be anti-mage mid this game, you think, maybe?
Dire team pick.
You said what?
No, he's going to be spin mid!
It's fine. Yeah, okay.
Probably not.
Radiant
Yeah. I mean,
team
I don't
back.
know. Monai is like crazy enough to do that.
Hello Shrek, a very fashionable choice for mid in LD2L recently.
Oh, pretty decent. A lot of damage in the RP.
And people don't like to build pipe against him, so...
I don't think anyone can build pipe in this team. Maybe if Primal goes for it, I don't know.
I think Primal can. We've definitely had one of the
10
Bean 10
seconds remaining.
ATHF, not Bean 10 ATHF, that didn't happen. Bean 10 and
5 seconds
AOET
remaining.
games. I said Mr. Fishay could have built it over a Shiva's Garb, which he went with instead, against a team that really just didn't care about its attack speed all that much, to be blunt with you.
I feel like this fan is a bad pick. I don't like it. Sven in general I don't like, but this game I don't like it.
Yeah, it's the battle of the kind of wimpy paws ones. You got the Sven, who's just not great, and you got the Wraith King, who's not great.
There's like so much kind of lockdown, and Sven wants to just Sven is like good against like the last lineup where like there's like no stuns on either lineup.
Right. I mean, I think the biggest downside to Sven this game is that he has the
10 seconds
very
remaining.
unfortunate choice in this game of when he's actually going to pop ult. Because I think in most team fights, you can say, more than likely, the Sven ult's not going to stay up for 2 lives for Wraith King. So if he pops it early, then yeah, he can deal with the team maybe, but then, you know, to a better degree, he can get the first life out on Wraith King, and then Wraith King's just going
10
to kick his ass when he
seconds
comes back
remaining.
up. And if he holds it first life, then he's just going to have to eat all the Shrek
5
damage and
seconds
everything, so, you know.
I mean, if he spends the first life, his ult on the Wraith King first life, then he's just fucked because he's just getting RP'd, stunned.
But I mean, if he spends its second life, he's getting RP'd, stun. I mean, it's just a very awkward
Yeah,
time for it
that's
to be
why I
alive.
said it's a bad
Dire team
sidekick.
pick.
So bad.
Bristleback!
Okay, this is a troll, bro.
I only recently found out Bristleback is like a really low win rate right now. Poor
Yeah,
Bristleback.
it's not great. Games are going like super late, so
10 seconds remaining.
spill Silver Edge, win, get
Alright.
Bristle, win.
I mean, I ain't
5
had any
seconds
problems
remaining.
just rolling over people with him. And in the game before anyone could afford Silver Edge. But, you know, that's just me.
I don't know. My games just go bad if I see a Bristle in my game. I don't like this mid Bristle.
Yeah, how the hell is this gonna lane in? It might be Manoy Bristleback, yeah. I will say, I mean, I don't know. How does he do against Shrek? I feel like if PPM is really bad, then Bristleback's gonna win this lane, and I just really can't see any other way, basically. In particular, I really gotta question the idea of picking Bristleback, a hero who's going to constantly fill up a Leshrac magic wand.
Choose your hero.
Like all the time.
Necro.
Should make it worse. Wizard on the Necro.
It's a good pick. Bristleback fucking hates that. To watch Necro. Yeah. I did.
Yep. I mean, you did, yeah, but nobody at home heard me do that. Yeah, this is, I don't know, this is really, really bad.
At the very least, you can, like, imprison someone if they're getting scythed.
Yep. Unless the scythe target is OD himself, or if he's silenced, which is two likely possibilities.
Yeah.
I feel like, if... I know it's very slightly unorthodox, but if we get, like, some Orchids up on this Rankings of a Scrub lineup, like if we get, like, a Leshrac Orchid or something like that fairly early, it's gonna be really hard for any of these guys to do anything. Like, especially if an Orchid comes up faster than ATHF can get BKBs out, then it's just like every fight they take, it's just somebody is just gonna randomly die, because you have Omni Knight, who is obviously all cast, you have Primal Beast, who is all cast, OD, who is all cast, Sven, who's a fucking melee creep if he can't cast spells, and Bristleback, who is a tanky melee creep if he can't cast spells. Not only is he a tanky melee creep if he can't cast spells, he'll never be anything more than a tanky melee creep if he can't cast spells, because he can't build up any Warpath stacks at the start of the fight. And loses any he walked in with.
For Magnus. Will he go Midas again? Return of the Midas.
Hopefully. Maybe he's learned his lesson since last time. Immediately looks like
Prepare for battle.
ATHF gonna scrap around the rune.
We're gonna look at the statues.
Yeah, sure, why not? We can always look at
Alright.
these statues. You've got a Minoy's
Ooh.
statue named Daedalus, which is another one of these statues. There's a lot of people flying at people statues.
Yeah.
We got the Michael Jordan here. I believe
Baller.
this is #1 Frank Stan statue,
Yeah.
so this will be confirmation on his identity. And of course, the Gotham classic, Let's Ride Bikes, which is Terrorblade, I don't know, riding bikes.
Alright.
Seen here.
Sure.
And of course, on
The
the most
Soggy
notable
Rolls.
statue, on the only real one you need to look at on this lineup is the classic
It's the best one,
Ladder
bro.
Split
30 seconds to
So
battle.
good.
So it's the thing we missed when Ladder Lads wasn't in season 13 or the first few weeks of this season. It's just called I bring an end to hope.
Is this Legion going for the Culling Blade? What is going on? Interesting.
I thought we were having a fight there, but not really. I put an end to hope, which belongs to Peaches, which yeah, does appear to be. I thought,
Culling Blade.
yeah,
Culling
battle
Blade.
like LC
begins.
Culling Blade kind of thing. And of course we got wasabi rolls. Anyway, hi Gotham. I didn't really mean to look at you right now, but here we are. It's going to
Okay, 4-man lane.
Yep.
Let's go.
4v2.
Nice tree cut.
We're gonna really screw that over. I bet you Kiro right now is really wishing he had that
Yeah.
ice path. That would have been really funny. Just lock Omni Knight up here.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, this lane's gonna suck for Sven.
yeah, this is gonna be an awful lane to be a Sven in. The Omni Knight's good. The Omni Knight's gonna help, but how much is going to be a different question. And if somebody in this lane picks up a Spirit Vessel in particular, the answer is going to be not at all. Like if we get a quick Wizard Spirit Vessel, if we get a quick Magnus
Wizard
Spirit
needs
Vessel.
to just like rush Vessel. This is such a good Vessel game. You have Bristle, you have everyone. This is just ideal. Necro wants to build Vessel, and it's just an ideal Vessel game.
Yep. Cheeseburger, 1 minute in the lane, already having to use a salve. Wizard considers diving through the lane to the ways to get rid of that. It really should have been Katsu's job, but Katsu's just kind of sitting there waiting for a very long time to make this pull, so it's a bit unfortunate he missed out on that. Gotham going behind the tower to just try and lob shots in Lad's face. No status quo there.
Gotham pulled half a wave.
Congrats to Gotham. No, he didn't. He
Oh,
pulled
the rest of the
0%
wave.
wave. Much lower quantity than F. One of the biggest things about Sven is that Sven is very awkward to get last hits with, and even though he's not quite as famous for it as, say, the Pit Lord Gaming, Necro can be a good Huh? Okay, what the hell just happened here? I gotta know. This man went from 100 to 0. Oh, he's just gonna tank the entire creep wave and dual breath, and okay, not great. I think maybe a little bit of overconfidence there on the part of OD, especially without his W there. I think if he waits till level 2 to try and fight any tricks like that, then he's going to be okay, but level 1's just too early, especially against a Jakiro lineup.
This is rough for my button for Prince Burger.
Yep. As I was about to say, though, you know, not as infamous of a last-hit troll as like a Pit Lord is, but Necro can certainly be a very good last-hit troll, just randomly hitting Q on you and the wave, just stop you from getting last hits and just pump some damage into your face. I mean, he pushes a lane, and Necro doesn't care, he'll just go right under your tower.
Yeah. The secret is just click the carry.
Yep. Or click on the Knight, this also works.
Yep.
Wizard's Courier does go down, he just lost his null talisman. Katsu has to pull out here, he's just out of mana, out of cooldowns. Bonus is having to use a lot of resources in this lane just to keep himself alive. That's very notable so far. Which is not the most ideal position when you're a hero like Omni Knight. If you're having to drop all your spells on you, not great. Not usually too great. But, you know, you have the W there that affects Sven when it comes out, but
Bonus is like
isn't,
mega
like,
overstepping his boundaries.
Yep. Gets sniped behind the tower by Magnus Q.
No surprise.
Oh, Cheeseburger's randomly gonna die as we watch this little encounter at top.
Yeah.
No idea what happened to him. But, well, since nothing happened in this fight, we'll watch that now. What happened to his Finn? Oh, he just got run over by this combination of people while Bonus was gone. Necro very, very low.
Yeah.
Needs to eat his peas. Oh, he's eating his peas. Okay, NVM.
Just make a big wave in front of the tower and just kill them. Classic.
Yep. Very hard for that particular lineup to deal with.
Would like Wizard to rush the Arn at least by now.
Well, he's rushed. I mean, he rushed an old talisman, but got cut down in delivery.
Denied.
So instead, he's rushing
He's
an
going
old talisman
for-
and an entire magic wand, which I don't know if I get.
He's going for glaives? Or I don't know. What is he?
I think that's power treads, like the end version of power treads.
Oh, okay.
Sure, I don't know if I necessarily agree with here, but that's what he's going for. So far, very interesting, Lane. When only having a better performance at mid here than I kind of gave him credit that he was going to have, which is to say, he's totally stalemating, which is way better than the miserable loss that I kind of predicted. I do wonder how that changes on Lash
Imagine if
6.
they had a Arn charge. They would just kill them bottom.
That's true. Impious. Also, definitely have it on the Magnus as well, over like the assortment of stuff he's had. I think you want it less on the Magnus, but if you don't want it on the Necro, you can do that. That's certainly an option. Especially if Magnus is close to these flag creeps, and so far he hasn't really been. It seems like he's been out of wave or out of lane a lot, trying to get Wizard to 6 ASAP. On one hand, isn't bad, but on the other hand, you don't want to. I feel like this is kind of a cursed offlane for that exchange, because like. On one hand, I can certainly understand why you'd want to get a quick as hell Reaper Scythe. On the other hand, you're crazy if you don't want a quick as hell RP, so I don't know.
Unseen.
Magnus gonna sneak the Invis rune out from under Manoy here.
Oh, the skewer.
Yep, looking for a skewer here. Skewer's only under the tower, not very far into it.
Okay, yeah.
But looks to be enough, yep.
Yeah.
Good rotation there from Katsu, does knock down the Minoy. I do think he kind of did not really process the implications of Magnus snaking the Invisor out from under him there.
Necro also gets 6 now, really fast.
Yep.
Soon. Okay, cheeseburger,
Poor
bro.
Sven.
Cheeseburger. Burger Prince. Imagine if they had an urn. I'm actually... I don't know.
Gonna cry?
Yeah.
Sven back up
That's
to
like
nearly full
some
health.
that's like if you see this like someone playing Centaur. And like they play like Blade Mail. I remember that one game.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, and he was talking about that in the Pod 3 dojo, and I just want to state for the record, no, Blade Mail against Ember Spirit, it sounds good on paper, I know why you think that's a good idea, but it's not. He blocks all of the incoming damage from it, basically. I tested the exact situation that he had, I could not do more than 100 damage to Ember Spirit with
Is
it.
under attack.
Dead bonus.
Dire's bottom
Yep.
tower is under attack.
Side stacks.
Yep, first stack of the game. Not on who you really wanted to get the first scythe out on, but it'll certainly work. Got himself a nice stack there. Got a bit of a
This,
brouhaha going on top.
Yeah.
Wraith King really cannot afford to pursue this at this point anymore.
What is Gotham gonna build? It's the real question.
What do you think he's gonna build?
Okay.
I mean,
Alright.
come on now, why'd you even ask that question?
True, actually.
I would never have to click on Gotham this game. You know what he's gonna get.
I had some hope that he would like.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Alright.
attack.
I guess it's
His
Gotham.
sponsor is Meme Hamma Jamma, my man.
True. Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I believe this is the first. Oh, okay.
Alright.
Wraith King does stick around there. I was kind of implying earlier, he probably shouldn't just stick around here at this point. He's kind of out of stuff to do.
Being under their tower.
Yep. Being under their tower, support nowhere close. Doing a pull at this moment. Again, I feel like this is bad communication. Like, if Lad knows that Pages is pulling, or vice, well, I was about to say, or vice versa. Lads is not pulling. Lads is being aggressive. If Lads knows that Pages is pulling, or Pages knows that Lads is being aggressive, then that doesn't turn out that way. But the left hand, right hand, not really talking to each other in this situation. So as a result, a lot of Lads is trying to tower dive. Pages
I feel like
is
there's
another
no
zip code.
excuse for that diving under the tower.
Oh no, there isn't. Don't get me wrong. But at the very least, if Jakiro's there, you know, Jakiro can at least throw out like a W and stop it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can at least make that not a disaster. Even if it's a bad idea, if everyone knows the idea, then it's a hell of a lot better than just like, you know, a complete no hope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Magnus
Oh my
looking for
God.
Sven of the jungle.
It's Sven.
Sven sitting there at 40 HP.
One shockwave, bro. One shockwave.
Yeah, but 2 ships passing the night as Magnus is instead going to try and go for the Minoy here. Stun there, PPM.
Okay, okay. He dies, I think.
Yep.
No,
Well, I was gonna say
rotation coming
likely causes Minoy to lose his life, but not so much. Yeah, definitely. I think Magnus would have been better served. They're just looking for the Sven in the jungle. That's a much more viable kill target because you know, or at least you can make an educated guess. Sven probably isn't sustaining that very well at this point in the game. This could be bad for Beast. Never mind, he's gonna launch immediately.
Radiant's bottom tower
Wraith King was
is
just
under
not
attack.
able to get there fast enough. Just kind of hiding behind the tower there.
Alright.
Well, Magnus is going to unintentionally just drop smoke right on top of
Radiant's
Sven's head.
bottom tower is under attack.
If Sven expected anything else to happen in that particular exchange, though, he's kind of a
Radiant
fool.
structures are fortified.
That's a bit unfortunate for Katsu. I gotta say, I feel like the strategy he's employing here is just... Can't say it's been too great, what he's been trying to do in independent operations here. It's just... Like, the rotation, the beginning of the match was very good, but, like, since since Necro hit 6 and basically told Magnus to get the hell out of here. Feels like Magnus has had a kind of poor idea what he's supposed to be doing, and as a result has not really accomplished anything. And is also still
like
not level
to
6, which is
see-
kind of bad.
Yeah, he definitely needs to grab the tome. Because they just need to smoke Necro's sight.
What ails you?
And they can just catch the burger pins right now. Run, wizard, run. Oh,
Nope. They had no idea that Sven was going to be here, so nothing could really
they
be
should
done.
have.
And again, that's just another thing that changes for the better if Magnus is 6, because if Magnus is just able to walk up to his face, just rob RP there, Sven is basically 100% dead. If nothing else, they at least have to commit
I feel like
3,
the
4
first
TPs.
time Magnus went mid, he could have just put a ward at the cliff there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, yeah.
A tithe to impurity.
For me.
These kind of cliff wards are early cliff wards are like really good if they're having a bad lane.
Yeah, that's true.
Dire's top tower is
Let's you
under
pursue
attack.
into the jungle easier, which is, I think, one of the lesser known but definitely still important jobs of the off lane is to find wherever the hell that Boslin's trying to farm and make sure he ain't getting.
I mean, if I'm
bit
playing
of
like
a
Night
fighting.
Stalker, I just do it myself, you know, because
Yep.
you're fast as fuck. But
Dire's top tower is
Lad
under
of Lads
attack.
is just going to, you know, this is one of those situations where everybody knows that something is amiss if Lad of Lads is going to just randomly walk out from under tower. So even though they don't really know, I don't think that PPM's here. I think maybe he gets caught on that war, but I don't know if they're confident where he is. They still all just kind of back off.
if RP online, we have sight.
They do have some wards
Bristle
now here.
back in the mid lane. Let's go RP him, bro.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
getting very stunned.
The Magnus isn't
Magnus
here.
is, yeah, not in the right position for this. They all just have to kind of walk away.
Is under attack.
And he's just gonna die now. Looking pretty dead. Doesn't have
Radiant's
skewer, I
middle
think.
tower is under attack.
And
Scythe goes out on
the
Primal
other
Beast,
side.
fails to get him.
Oh, okay.
Just barely misses out on him.
Yeah.
Trade the Magnus there for the Primal Beast, which, I mean, in all... It sounds like it's a good trade for a Beast, but I mean, it's not that good.
It's not.
Because, I mean, I just gotta be blunt with you. There's not seeming like Magnus is gonna have a very easy game today.
At least she's where I got a kill.
Swiftly out of balance.
And side did not get a stack.
Yep. Which was, kinda bad, yeah.
Wizard has a Ob sword.
A lot of lads closing in on the armlet here has actually chosen to level up the reincarnate here. Is not confident in his abilities to survive at all. I mean, you can see that just, you know, hit phase boots and right click this tower the second OD came on vision.
Preemptive flesh strips.
Magnus, you wanna like pretend to care about this? Just like stun the guy and just get over there. It's a bit interesting.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's randomly just gonna drop the ult.
Is under attack.
It's an interesting RP. Magnus is gonna die the jungle. Never mind. He's gonna die as Sven randomly. Somehow. You just dive to like an orb of venom or something? Like what the hell was
I
that?
like how
Radiant's
Primal
bottom
just charged in and
tower is under
gets
attack.
RP.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just gets our Primal charges in, gets RP'd, and still gets to kill anyway. And again, you can really tell where like
Dire's top tower
there's
is
not
under
really
attack.
any like it
Dire's
just
top
feels
tower.
like just no organization here on rankings with a scrub in this early game. Like they all like that's such a compromising position for the enemy team to have been in, and just
Is this Katsugai a support player? I don't even know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know much about him to be blunt with you. It's, you know, he's gonna
Oh,
charge in
interesting.
right here. Well, Shrek already has his Bloodstone, by the way.
And that was an interesting Astral run about.
Yeah, that seemed like you know, Gotham giving a little bit of the 4-team coordination right back
Yeah.
at them.
Radiant's middle tower.
Anything you can do, we can do better. Goodbye, Omni Knight.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Tower is under
let's
Holy wait, they got the Bloodstone Rush.
yeah. Let's call a spade here. That was, I believe, the first real fight that Leshrac has had since getting Bloodstone, and yeah, he got this thing goddamn really soon. And again, it's no surprise. Like I said, I think the most questionable thing about the Bristleback into Leshrac play is like, if Leshrac gets Magic Wand, he's just gonna constantly be able to fill his mana pool for like basically free. It's not a fill, but it's a lot of mana to be getting just constantly, so he could avoid building many other items and just be fine, basically. Smart strategizing from Peter to realize that and go for it.
No.
Goodbye, Gotham. Probably should have canceled that Meteor Hammer, I think.
Get the farm, bro.
Wizard is now 4-0-4.
Yep.
He believes that you will become feast for the flesh flies, and he is going right
And he's
for
getting Radiance.
Yep. Which Radiance was really good in the last game, hypothetically, on the LC for him. But
I mean,
I
I
don't
don't
think it's
mind
good
it,
this
it's fine.
game on the Necro.
I mean, he's just like so far ahead. Just fucking.
That's true. On one hand, he is dominating. On the other hand, Radiance is a surprisingly, like, if the enemy team is not going to be, like, super affected by it, I don't think it is as much of, like, a stay on top item as people kind of think it is. Like, you know, Bristleback is not going to care about Radiance, so I wouldn't be surprised if, oh no, he actually does not have,
Yeah, but Bristle just
sort of that
dies
immunity.
if he ever shows up to like Lesh and Necro.
I mean, just to be frank, Bristleback this game just needs a Eternal Shroud and BKB if he wants to, like,
No,
live.
he's not going that. So
Yep, he is not going to take that direction. He wants the kills, bro. He's finished up his Ags, so that's good.
okay.
But I mean, I doubt he's
I
gonna.
want to see a big smoke now.
Yep, 2-man smoke.
It's not a big smoke, but
Yeah, it's a small smoke.
the Bloodstone is just doing so much spell lifesteal. Holy shit!
Yep,
Gotham
Leshrac
is-
comes out of the OD jail with full HP.
Yeah.
Basically. Magnus charges in the middle of a fight, and then he realizes, wait, I don't belong
Oh.
here. Gotham should have probably just stayed in that rush, but I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Lad needed to be in this fight. All he got for that was $24 and a lot of wasted time.
Gotta keep limber.
Gotta keep limber.
It's kind of like a no factor, the Wraith King. Offlane and mid are doing so well, it doesn't matter.
Radiant's middle
Both the Skeleton King and the Jakiro kind of hesitate on their respective skills there, and so Primal gets away. Okay, bye-bye, Sven.
Yeah, see ya.
Sven hits his ult. Magnus says, "Me too, bro," and Sven is
See
dead.
ya. See ya, Burger Prince. But he's out of mana. He's actually gonna die. Yep. Oh,
No, he
maybe?
ain't. Wizard just turned around, walked back into this.
has been killed.
Got some mana. He's gonna die now.
Oh,
Oh,
yep,
okay.
just barely does not outlive the Bristleback here. And you want to guess what I'm saying in this scenario? Here's a week 1 throwback for all the rankings of the scrub members. Hey, where's Yakiro during all this?
True. Just farming, bro.
Yep. The answer
Pushing
is
through.
Jakiro is up here hanging out with Wraith King, getting some defensive wards up, so that's the good news. It wasn't wasted time per se, but definitely could have been better used in that particular instance, I think. If Jakiro was there, I think a lot changes in that
Dire's
fight.
bottom tower
Well, maybe
is
not
under
so much the
attack.
level 1 ice
Dire's
path, I
structures
guess.
are fortified.
Still some nice confirmation for Aquatine Hunger Force that Leshrac is still mortal. It did kind of take a 4-on-2 to beat him, basically, with all of his mana gone when he started the fight. But, you know, they did kill the guy. Man, smoke on ATHF. But they do not want any Leshrac into that tower. I'll find Cheeseburger up here top.
Under attack.
Looking pretty
I'm gonna
dead.
try to get away. But Magnus just kind of went the wrong way.
Okay. Interesting.
And so
Huh.
Sven is fine.
That's for me.
I feel like I don't know.
Oh, Gotham's gonna show up, try to get something done here. Gonna drop the hammer on the Magnus. Stop Magnus from
Yeah.
hitting this camp.
I remember when I used to play OD3 and now it does nothing, bro. The hammer. I don't know. I just don't like it.
Sven finds the Vambrace, or as they call it in native Italy, the Vambrace.
Vambrace.
You ever been to Italy?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, what's it shaped like?
Yeah, like a pizza.
I don't believe you've ever been to Italy.
No, trust me, bro.
I no longer believe that you've been there. For those of you geography experts at home, I would like to remind everybody that Italy is shaped like a giant boot.
Don't believe them.
It's a very easy thing to prove. Just go to Google Maps and type in Italy, and there you go. I mean, hey, it's not shaped perfectly like a boot. You got the islands of Sicily and Sardinia that kind of throw that off, and
It's like a boot-shaped pizza, right? So.
Yeah, it's a boot-shaped pizza. Yeah, next time you order Domino's, ask them to shape the dough. Ask them to shape the crust like a boot. See if they do that one for you.
Yeah, bro.
See, though, I bet you could actually. I bet there are people out there who have done like these promotional like Italy-shaped pizzas. Like it just kind of stands to reason, right? This is what we talk about in these slow moments in the game like this. Both teams just kind of scattering here and farming, which I think is not to ATHS interests here. I think ATHF wants to keep putting pressure on, wants to keep seizing any advantage they can find, wants to be as offensive as possible, push as much as possible.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They're just all over the map.
Something funny about this little chase, like Necro with his little old man 370 move speed, just chasing the Olympic sprinter Bristleback. Just I'm
With
gonna
the
get
eggs,
you.
yeah.
I'm gonna get you. The Shark just got
big
caught here
armor?
under Sentry.
Wait. Does he have like 2 points in Astra or what?
Radiant's middle tower
No,
is
3.
under attack.
Okay.
Well, why'd he ask? Okay, it's less duration.
Felt,
Okay.
felt like shorter. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably just me.
3-man go on Little Lad here at top. He was gonna be in quite a lot of trouble here. He decided for some reason to stun the Omni Knight.
Here's the classic Lad of Lads moment.
So we can safely look away. I don't want to, you know, a lot of lads probably had some family members watching this. You do not want to see that on your TV screen. Okay,
Oh,
that was
instantly
unnecessary. Come on.
Wow.
Poor Gotham.
Bottom tower is under attack.
That was like so not worth it for a boss floor. If I'm Gotham, I don't know how mad I can even be about that.
It's just mental damage though.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, at this point, do they even care about their carry? I don't even think so.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I gotta say, it's 25 minutes. The gold advantage is not in the early game team's favor. It's kind of hard to see how ATHF has really any kind of path to victory at this point. Like, what do you do here? Leshrac is, like, super ballin'. Necro is super ballin'. He has finished up that Radiant, so now he can be a spicy old man at everybody instead of just a sickly old man. Like, and you know, you got the clown on Lad of Lads. Good clown kill on Lad of Lads, but like, what's gonna happen later on in the game when he's not just randomly running down a lane all alone, you know? It's gonna be very hard for him to exist, basically.
Always has an army in the wings.
And again, the pace of the game crawls to a halt here. Everybody slows it down. Which again, I don't know, I don't think I like it. You know, like I said, one day Lads is going to be scary. I mean, maybe they win the game before he is, but that's like the only condition against it. I don't think you win this game as this team before Lads gets scary. Especially if Lesh has that shard. He doesn't yet. Yep. He's going to get that Silver Edge, which means poor Mihoi Manoi.
Yeah.
He's not going to be a happy man. It's going to break his Bristleback. It's going to break his Warpath too, and that's actually probably going to be, honestly, the larger casualty in this particular game. Like, Bristleback not having any Warpath stacks in longer fights means that really they have one source of damage, and that's Sven, which means they have one person they ever need to use RP on, basically. That was Magnus's Blink reveal, I believe.
Yeah. What
Poor
a
guy. I do think Manoi kind of saw that coming a little bit, because he did put himself in a very awkward posture there around the tower. Just kind of likely why that happened.
I thought for once Magnus had the shard, but no.
Nope. Listen, Collapse won TI with that shard, okay?
Yeah, but now it's trash, so...
Yeah, that's true. But you know, once a man won TI with that shard.
Again, bro.
Again, it just feels very rude. And again, I don't know if I can really condone it, to be honest with you. It's like, so much firepower being dedicated to, it's not doing much, and as a result, look what happens.
The Necro.
And Necro's very low, only barely saving himself with the Ghost Shroud here.
Looking
Needs
pretty
Sven's
bad.
entire BKB. Has to drop an offensive Reaper Scythe just to stop this from going worse.
Sure.
So,
okay.
PPM just TV'd out at the exact same moment that Wraith King entered this fight, and now he just kind of awkwardly has to run back into it. Again, communication, guys. It is very important, I promise.
Right, I mean, RP Gotham is working.
Yeah, there you go.
As they just keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean, on one hand, RPing Gotham is on paper a bad idea. On the other hand, they just took out basically the two people on that team that really matter and lost nobody for it. So I don't know. Maybe it is a good idea. Maybe it is a good idea. Maybe Italy was shaped like a pizza after all. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm questioning everything now. Hey, Peaches thought it was funny. Shoutouts to Peaches.
If you love.
Lads!
Oh no.
That would be really embarrassing when he dies around me!
Not like this.
Oh, bro. If he didn't hit the Shadow Blade, he would have been fine! That's the worst part of this. And now his team is gonna get crushed in this oncoming fight.
Not like this.
That is the saddest goddamn thing I have ever seen.
Gotham with the MVP. Meteor Hammer.
Wow.
Jesus.
The 1K BSJ has done it again. If Rankings of a Scrub doesn't make bragging, I feel like it's kind of unlikely at this point they won't. Like, I feel like the worst they can do is like 8th, basically. If Rankings of a Scrub does not make bracket, I want that to be the clip that Hollywood has in the Rest in Peace video. Holy crap, that was bad. Sorry, lads, but that was bad of bads.
Yeah.
Why did he hit the Shadow Blade? If he just didn't do that, he would have been fine. He would have lived. I mean, he would have reincarnated, but that's tantamount to living. Oh my God! What a time to be alive. Magnus is going for
still,
Guardian
I don't think
Grace
it
here.
matters that much.
No, probably not.
Invisibility.
It's like the best fight that I think ATH ever
They can
probably
take,
gonna
yeah.
have versus this game. 5-man smoke, they got no idea where the enemy team is. Finn just got the stupid traveling Stormhammer. It's actually probably going to be pretty good this game. I feel like that has a lot of potential.
Big fight.
The courier gives them
The
away.
courier. Yeah.
It reminds me of the season 12 finale.
Oh no, bro.
But they do kind of see
RP?
it coming here.
Where's the RP? Okay.
There we go. Just hit
RP.
Sven solo. Sven's BKB is going to get pretty much wasted here. So he's just going to have to get the hell out. Just go home. Sven's sitting at very low health, but nobody seems to care much about him.
Goodbye.
Magnus tries to skewer him into his own team, but not only misses, he also just runs under tower and dies. Oh my god, poor Katsu.
Radiant's top tower has
What a
fallen.
clown game. I mean, if you think about it, this is actually even sadder for Aqua Team Hunger Forcestaff, because rankings of a scrub are kind of playing like clowns this game, and then they're still winning. They're still clowning these guys out.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You know, who lives with more dishonor? The man who is a clown or the man who is murdered by a clown? Well, the answer is the former, because the latter is not living with dishonor. He's dead with dishonor. But you get my point.
A tithe to the impurities.
Wraith King has finished up that Silver Edge, which is gonna have a pretty high impact in this fight. Even if it doesn't get the Bristleback, like even if they don't need it for the Bristleback, and if Bristle's not there for, let's just say, it's also really good against the Sven here. It's much better than LC's Silver Edge last game.
Target unknown. The sword arm likes to slay.
This is looking pretty bad for Pages. Why didn't you Forcestaff? Should've just hit that Forcestaff. If she Forcestaff the way she was facing, there's a decent chance she lands on the cliff, and if she Forcestaffs the moment she finishes turning, she just gets out. Ouch. Passive Forcestaff moment.
A bounty which my matriarch will prize.
Again, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but unfortunately she doesn't get anything like supportive really done here. Only vision is just ward here.
We're playing these guys this week. I forgot.
What's up now?
Well, we were playing the Peter team this week.
You're playing the Peter team this week? Oh, this is a good cast for you to be watching then.
Yeah.
You want the spoiler? Here,
Yeah.
let me give it to you. Ready?
Yeah.
Number 1, ban the Slardar. Number 2, play an aggressive early game lineup and take advantage of the coordination gaps. That's what I told B10 to do, and it worked out until they forgot to do that in game 2.
I don't know, bro. The safe lane is so OP.
True.
A lot of floods.
1K BSJ, looking forward to him?
BSJ. Yeah. It's gonna be rough.
They're making a run for the Radiant here. Radiant just kind of trying to hide on the high ground here, hiding the triangle. And are now pulling out even further, trying to go behind high ground here. Except for Primal, who's continued to stay behind the T2. He has gotten himself both BKB and Pipe. So he's actually going to be able to cut down a lot of those Shrek damage coming out in these fights. Likely why they've been able to win some of these, earlier fights.
Problem is the damage.
Yep.
Who's gonna do the damage?
Bristleback just got a nullifier, okay.
Huh. For the ghost round, huh?
Yeah, likely, yeah.
Radiant's top tower.
This isn't a big surprise. They don't have a great response to it. But I mean, I do feel like Bristleback has like higher concerns in this game than just trying to kill the Necro. Like if Necro's having to hide in Ghost Shroud every fight, then it's like, that's fine, whatever, let him do it. Let Gotham just take care of that if need be, right? You know, he needs to survive everything else. He needs to survive the Lesh, he needs to survive...
Oh, the Gotham RP,
Yep.
Let's go.
One man RP on Gotham, on the OD. And again, it's working out!
Peter's dead.
Necro just died.
It
not
worked
Necro.
out, it didn't work out. Necro wasn't there, huh?
Nope, he was down at bot, and I hate to say it, I hate to repeat myself so, but I mean, If there's any, like, if there's one memory that I think I'm going to have of ranking as a scrub after this season ends, if this particular issue doesn't resolve, it's going to be 4 men get wiped out and then Wizards just hanging out bottom, just waiting for instructions. Just nobody told them what was going down. Nobody told them a party was going to start there. I suppose that there is a victory condition for this game. It is to take advantage of scenarios like that.
What does Dota Plus say?
Gaben says 40% chance. Gaben actually still says rankings of scrub likely to win here, but the Gaben rankings tend to change very dramatically when these racks go down. If these racks go down anyway.
It's looking pretty bad. Yeah. Oh, Manaya is dead.
But yeah, that's not good. Manoy just dies immediately in this team fight. And Omni Knight follows, and the OD follows. So they did get a rack there, and that's good, but I don't know if the rack was worth Manoy's life, necessarily.
They even had a raid pact, and it wasn't enough.
Yep. PPM was not involved in that fight, so he wasn't even broken. That's the worst part. Like, Bristleback had the Warpath stacks, just still...
Yeah.
Just couldn't exist in there. I mean, it's just as simple...
The Necro just fucks Bristle so hard, because the regen reduction and everything.
Yep, I mean, like I said, I feel like over the Noli this game, or the Vanguard for that matter, which I don't know why he has that, aside from maybe disassembling it later for Lotus and Heart. Like, he really could have just gone for Shroud this game, done a lot better for himself, just made himself so hard for that liner to kill, especially if the Primal Beast has the pipe, because you know that those magic defense modifiers, they stack. Sure, gonna take a tower right back out of there. Magnus has finally been liberated from his duties by being told, hey, you know you can stop Gotham from doing that just by skewering, right? You don't need to RP every time.
Haste! A bounty which my matriarch will prize.
Wraith King picks up the Timeless Relic. Flicker drops for the Necro here. Very interesting T4s coming out, especially a Spell Prism for Lishrak.
That's big, that's big.
Yeah, that is nasty business. So, not nasty business he wants any part of. He sent that right back home. Neither him nor the Necro actually want that thing. It's gonna be taken...
Timeless Relic, huh?
Yep. Taking the Timeless Relic, which makes sense, and the Spell Prism is going to go to Jakiro, of all people. I don't know if I necessarily agree with this. Gotham is very dead.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like Jakiro is like literally the last person you want the Spell Prism on. Like, even with Wraith King, you know, it's not great for him, but at least it gives him the
probably the Magnus is the best one.
And Magnus will be good for it. He certainly doesn't need that Penta Edge. Magnus will be good for it, the Necro will be good for it, because that just basically is 12% more Necro per team fight.
Probably pass the Panda to the Wraith King.
Manoy is trying to get something done during this rush.
Get it. Sad.
That's exact.
He has no damage nor survivability at this point. Yeah. It's just hard to see. It's just, I hate to say it, because you know Manoy is very, you know, he is Manoy. I don't know. I kind of just feel like he's kind of just built this match wrong.
It's trash talking, bro.
It's true. Okay, you want me to just bury him? All right, you just built all wrong this goddamn match, dude. He's just like, he just has a bunch of random crap that's not helping him at all. Like, yeah, you got the nullifier, great. You can break the ghost shot on the Necro. Congratulations. How are you ever going to actually kill him when it goes down?
Yeah, bro.
The only way that this Bristleback is effective at all is if Necro or the Lishrak just randomly miss a fight for no goddamn reason, which they've been doing, so you can't count it out.
Yeah. There we go.
Lishrak finds an ascetics cap on the ground and almost has to just leave it there. Killing a random pine cone in the river. What the hell was it doing there?
Oh,
she's just gonna TP right in the middle of 2 people down here. Gonna save the Necro. Ultimately not a successful proposition.
Wizard is just dead, huh?
Beast, didn't work.
Okay.
There we go. Good RP. I'm gonna go down.
Peter didn't
Echo bought back!
Yeah. Peter
He's
was
right back.
alive. What the fuck?
Yeah, but he's still alive. He hasn't even lost Aegis yet. Recall, he did take that off the Roche attempt.
Stomp? Oh. Okay.
Nope.
You just TP'd out in front of him.
This is just getting harder and harder. Like that was in a competitive game. That's an unimaginably bad play for Leshrac. Like he just TP's into the middle of the two big VIPs on the enemy team. Doesn't save, right? But they just weren't able to get anything done. This is gonna push out the T3 top. That's all he's gonna do. Has to get back here. Buyback's flying out everywhere.
Yep.
No, Jakiro's been nullified. I would really just like to point out that even a 1v1 with Jakiro it just took so long for Bristle to win that.
Yeah. So I don't like the hero right now. The games are like go way too late. Heroes just feels absolute worthless. Unless
Bristle
if
did just pick up an Abyssal Blade. So there we go, now he has an ability to actually kill someone.
we'll see about that. And Necro did die that fight, so
Yeah, he had to buy back to get back involved with it. Which could actually put them on a bit of a precipice if he ends up going down unexpectedly like that again.
yeah, I mean, I feel like every game, like both games we saw, people just got caught out, you know,
Yep.
in the lane.
He has
Just
just got
matter of
himself a Scythe of Vice here, though.
Yeah. Interesting. I'd like to see an AC at some point. Probably not
On the Necro, yeah.
anyone, but
You could get it on Necro, you could get it on OD,
Rage Gang.
Jakiro. Maybe we could even stick it on Roche. I mean, he has an inventory, right?
yeah. Why
I
is
made
Roche
smoke
not
him
allowed
now.
to get items?
Rings of the Scrub. He does over the course of the game, right? He starts with the Aegis and he gets
Yeah,
a shard.
only
then he gets
but
Ag.
only if he dies though.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's not. He can't go to the store otherwise, and nobody gave him a courier. Interestingly, not Necro, Sven choosing to hold the BKB there for a while. The OD is going to go down to the
That's a good
Necro
good
Wolf.
skewer.
Yeah, it was. It really split up the fight for the rating here. Made it really hard for them.
And Cheeseburger's is dead.
Yep, that was in fact his dieback, so he is
Yeah,
out
that's
the
the
game
guy,
right
right? And they have no damage.
now. Yep, Bristleback
Sven
is
Gaming, Bristle Gaming.
Bristleback is protesting towards the Skeleton King here, but that's all he can do.
Yeah,
Aegis
just
is
sneezing
up
at him,
on the Leshrac.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
spreading COVID.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Yeah, see, Bristleback's gonna win the long game, you know. Sure, on one hand, he's almost certainly at this point not gonna win this match anymore. But on the other hand, you know, when Wraith King's sitting in that hospital bed, right? Who's really gonna be the winner?
And Reincarnate is on cooldown.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom
He doesn't have enough mana again.
Yeah.
Okay, Minoy just lost a 1v1 with, even though Minoy literally just bought all of his
Gets
items
hipped.
just to counter the Necro, he still
That's
lost the
it.
1v1.
has fallen.
That is absolute tragedy.
Radiant's bottom
Can't.
barracks.
I mean, it's just such a bad matchup. You can't do anything.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
You can't build against Necro. You just have to build against, I don't know, the Leshrac, I guess.
I mean, you can build against the Necro
It's just not worth it, though.
He built all offensively against the Necro and then just couldn't stand up to him. It's gonna be a long time to kill him, no matter what you do. You have to, like, live. Bro, you have to live.
I feel like you just save him for last. Kill the Lesh. But it's hard. Lesh is also, like, kind of really tanky right now.
Yep. Last few fighters for Gotham's lineup just going down in the base here.
GG.
Oh, no, GG's called. They refused to call it.
Oh, the question mark at least. Oh, no.
Never mind.
Radiant's middle tower
Kim Wexler Gaming will finally call it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Sven's gonna come out, go for the
big damage
skeleton
for RP.
king, but yep.
Unfortunate.
Just get bullied to death before the GG even goes out. Ancient blows up, that's the end of the game. Poor Cheeseburger. I mean, that's karma for just having 2 games where he just was Pudge in an unlosable game. And he landed 0 hooks, just raw dismembered people, and won. Stomped. I do think that there is some weakness in this rankings of a scrub victory. I think the big thing here is that ATHF just... It's a very almost EDH Season 13 scenario for Aqua Teen Hunger Forcestaff here. It felt like no matter how they played the game, and I do think they did make some good plays a lot of the game, and I do think Rankings of Scrum made some bad plays in this game, unfortunately for them. They were just so knocked out of this game in just the draft. Like, they just can't win with this stuff. And they certainly could. They already made the game so hard for themselves with the draft, and they just kind of, I don't know, the itemization just really doesn't come out well here. I do got to give a shout out to the #1 Frank stand. I do think the Primal Beast bought well here. It's just, you know, Beast bought these defensive items, but like, just, I don't know, he didn't really play like he had them, though, did he? It's like, there was never a fight where Beast was just sitting there trying to be the vanguard for Bristleback. He was always just kind of doing his own thing, Bristle just kind of doing his own thing. I don't know. Both these teams just kind of seemed a little uncoordinated this match. Both these teams seemed a little out of it this match. It did go to rankings with Scrub just for the better lineup on their team, which means Wraith King now has 2 wins under his belt this season. Congrats, Wraith King, and I believe they're both Lotta Lads victories, actually. So, shoutouts to Lotta Lads, the only person in this entire league who can play Wraith King.
Pog.
I don't know. Is there anything else to say about this match besides that?
I would like to say that don't pick Sven.
Don't pick Sven.
Yeah. And
don't run Bristle mid.
And Cheeseburger sucks.
Don't run the Bristleback mid. If you do, don't run Bristleback mid and then buy like nothing but a bunch of like utility items so that you can't win any fights with the enemy cores.
True.
And with that being
it's
said,
just Manoy. It's just
yeah,
Manoy.
that's true. It's Manoy. I mean, that's Manoy Gaming. You can't really say much more than that. If you or somebody you know wants to learn Dota 2 at a casual or more competitive level, go to ld2l.gg to sign up today. Always looking for lots of stand-ins. Always looking for lots of fun. Plus 3 Dojo is open. I'm still working on my write-up there for that. I'm 2 days late on it now, which shows how good I am at balancing out the 19,000 things I do a day. And with that, we have 1 game left in Week 4, and we'll see you there.